Good morning, Secretary Kerry. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Bella.
And we are here today to discuss society's biggest issue, the challenge of building consensus without the consumption of facts. Where do we see this, Bella?
All over the world, Elizabeth. We see the use of emotions rather than facts in politics in places like France, England, even the US. The truth seems to be pointless. Oh, time for the weather.
We are now seeing the aftermath of an economic storm in England. During the Brexit vote, the pro-Leave side claimed that leaving the EU would allow the country to save £350 million a week, which could instead be used to help fund their national health services. However, many people knew this was not true, but the facts were ignored, which helped gain support for the Leave side.
Following this, a political cold front is coming through France as presidential candidate Marine Le Pen uses a rhetoric similar to Trump's, tapping into the fears of voters about refugees and terrorism in the country. Le Pen promises to defend French identity and restore French sovereignty from refugees and immigrants that threaten this to gain support in the election.
Even right now in the U.S., a hurricane of alternative facts settles over the country. An investigation led by the Huffington Post is underway, examining the validity in certain stories posted by Russian trolls that were blatantly false and entirely against candidate Hillary Clinton. The trolls aim to sway voters during the U.S. election. These claims were also popularly used by Trump in his speeches. Today, our big breaking story focuses on these dangerous storms. How can society make facts matter more?
Well, it seems, believe it or not, the answer lies in Walmart. We sent Elizabeth out onto the scene to figure out more.
I have here with me today Alib, one of the creators of this project. Will you tell our viewers a little bit about your project and what you're working towards?
So our goal is to get people from all walks of life and political views to talk and discuss claims and the validity of them from each of their perspectives. Walmart was chosen because it attracts nearly everyone. This concept is currently being tried nationwide. The deal is you get a free and very delicious lunch if you are willing to sit down and talk with others for at least 30 minutes as you eat.
So, if your goal is to make facts matter more to these people, how is this supposed to achieve this idea?
The idea is that by the end of the meal, people will be able to come to some agreement on the truth of the statement, even if their opinions differ. They will be able to have a conversation without personally attacking one another. When discussing certain claims, you have to support your claims with something other than opinion. That's when facts matter more.
From a more strategic point of view, how will you encourage attendance and participation?
So first of all, the lunch is meant to encourage people, and in addition, there's a $100 incentive for people to take the time. Participants will be asked questions and will be grouped based on their answers in order to pair people from different backgrounds and different views. Once at the lunch, there will be a mediator at each table to encourage kind but productive conversation. The people running each lunch will show slides with different outlandish claims that have been said by politicians, and then the participants will discuss these claims. Wow, it's so great to see people trying to make facts matter more.
Stay tuned to find out what happens when a cat makes unlikely friends with a duck. More on this story in an hour.
And from all of us here at TruthNet, thanks for tuning in, Secretary Kerry.